Hey, how are you guys? And I'm at my terrace as most of my videos, and yeah, I'm here, and I want to talk about a lot of things because I've just read a chapter from the book How to Win and Influence People, and it was about uh, argument. So we are continuing yesterday's chapter, which was about argument, and yeah, we have completed this chapter today, and it is about not winning an argument because not every argument is for fight, and not everything is for fight, man. Like sometimes you need to take care of your relationship, of your goodwill, or your profit also. I know it's a kind of selfish thing, but yeah, it is what it is, bro. And yeah, you don't need to always win an argument because after winning an argument, what you will get? $1 million? Now? Or something? Or some relationship advice? Or some love? No. Because there is, I think God Buddha has says said this for hatred you need love to reduce the hatred, because you need love for reduce the hate, because that's what it is. If you're arguing and someone else who is in front of you is arguing and he's stubborn with their beliefs and you're stubborn with your beliefs, then this fight will go not will not go anywhere, because this is because most people are nowadays are stubborn with their beliefs. They don't want to lose an argument, and not every argument or every fight is fight for worth, because your time is really important. And yeah, you know about this a video from Zakir Khan, choose your battles wisely, because your battles are worth it, bro. Your arguments are worth it. Your time is very worth it, and you don't need to waste your time in small things. And if they think they are right, let them be right, bro. Because that doesn't mean you are lost, because you know you are right, and that's a bigger feeling. Because the wise person cannot fight with, and if two-person are yelling, like the author gave an example of a marriage example, like whenever him or his wife yelling at each other, so they don't do uh, at the same time. Like if his wife is yelling on him, so he will listen, and if he's yelling on his wife, so his wife will listen. Because if two persons are yelling at each other, that is just noise, not nothing, not an argument. This is just noise and waste of time and anger. Because a lot of time usually we fight with each other. So how was my hair looking? So I've gone to a new barber today. Sorry, please continue. So the author gave an example of how two persons are yelling at each other. Doesn't It's just a noise. The author gave it a word, that noise, that because it will not go anywhere, because you don't need to fight with everything or with every feeling. Sometimes I've seen people fights with negative emotions. Even I've seen myself also with fighting with negative emotions and things. Sometimes we do feel negative, bro. We do feel about this about our life. Yeah, but that doesn't mean to be sad or fight with that feeling. Sometimes you don't need to fight with that feeling. Just sit with that feeling, or live with that feeling. I'm not saying living with that feeling, but for sometimes it is okay to live with that feeling. Not every battle, not every emotion is for fight. So if you're a wise man, you need to know this, and yeah, that's why I'm telling you this. So you don't need to involve in every fight, every argument. If Because the person's goodwill, the person's trust is more important for you to win a fight instead of winning a fight. Because from winning a fight, what you will get? Not $1 million, not of any rupees, just satisfaction. Like that satisfaction is nothing, my friend. You just need to be right because you know you are right. That doesn't mean you need someone else to win with, or because people are so stubborn today. So don't get stubborn. So we have discussed in our book, don't sweat for small, everything is don't sweat of small stuff, and everything is small stuff. That stubbornness is whack shit. So stubbornness just here for dissatisfaction or unhappiness or sadness. So don't get stubborn with anything. Like live with your own values, and yeah, be happy and fight with your fears, but don't fight with everyone, and don't no need to win every argument. Some battles are just stay in, or listen more. Like, try to understand the other person and listen more. The author gave an example of income tax consultant, consult, cons, sorry, income tax consultant. So what he did is he has some doubts in his tax, not doubts, some opinions on his tax. But so he was fighting with, arguing with a person, or someone, a customer or a service receiver who was receiving the service, who was doing his tax filings and on. So what he did is he told that person that you're doing it wrong and this is not a right way. So the argument was bigger. Then the author got his principle that he don't need to fight every argument. So what he did is he appreciated the other person, and what he did is he accepted his mistake and rechecked it, because people are so stubborn nowadays. So you don't need to win an argument with everybody. Sometimes it is important, but not always. So that's what it is. So don't win an argument over people, over relationship, over trust. That's what it is. Broken language here, brand. Always be here, bro. Here, brand. Here. See you soon tomorrow. Bye.